have been several reports of a YouTube channel scamming local artists for thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars.
Worldstar, the go-to YouTube channel when looking for music videos from the hottest artists, and an all-around staple for social media platforms to keep informed about the most relevant hip-hop news. And if you have yet to hear the name Worldstar, I urge you to go down the street to your block and punch someone in the face and then yell Worldstar and see what happens, because then you will truly know the essence of Worldstar. It all started with an independent website that grew in popularity due to its unique hosting of grimy and explicit fight videos, and utilized this traffic to accrue millions and millions of dollars in ad revenue and promotion deals from hip-hop artists searching for their first hit single, hoping that this music video on the 20 million subscriber YouTube channel adjacent to big names like Lil Pump, 6ix9ine, and many other artists, that people would give the song a chance in a hyper-saturated rap market with hundreds of thousands of SoundCloud rappers with face tattoos, colored dreads, and pretty much eager to do anything to make themselves stand out, such as getting fake robbed. Skinny from the 9. And it sounds all well and good, right? How could you not blow up getting your music video on a 20 million subscriber YouTube channel? Well, that leads me to the topic of today's video. And the answer is...
'cause you're trash.
Thanks for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe. Peace out, cloudy people. No saying. What is good, cloudy people? Welcome back to the channel. I am very proud of you for realizing that first part was a joke, and appreciate you so much for sticking around. So normally I do a very serious video of informing you on topics of how to grow and whatnot, but today I wanted to do a little bit more fun video for the purpose of entertainment, but also to learn a little bit so you don't make any stupid decisions. As I mentioned before, Worldstar is a massive platform that large and small artists use to guarantee views on their latest music videos and songs. What most people don't realize is that
anyone can be on Worldstar.
Yes, that means you could be on Worldstar.
Not me though.
You just gotta be super rich. But in all seriousness, money always talks, and you can actually get a heat seeker video premiered on the Worldstar YouTube channel for a whopping $8,000. Sounds like a great deal, right? So in this video, we are gonna delve into the logic and finances of premiering your music video on Worldstar, just in case you were ever in consideration of making this decision, and we're gonna figure out if it's actually worth it. So without further ado, let's first kick into the finances. Great, so class is now in session. Today we're gonna learn two things that are pretty much the two primary objectives of posting your music or product or anything on any promotional or marketing outlet. Number one, increase sales, because who doesn't like money? And number two, increase clout, which in the long run is utilized to make more money. So really it's only one thing, which is make more money. Because without money, why are you rapping? Yeah, okay, cool. You're doing it for the culture. So am I. And that culture is capitalism, without which we would all be in Argentina hunting cats for food. And I'm not joking about that, by the way. That is a serious issue that I am not really informed to talk about. But in all seriousness, if you're not ending up making money in the long run from rapping, you're either gonna quit and get a real job.
That is, if you did not get face tats.
Colored dreads, that's a whole different issue, because you can actually cut those off. That's an easy fix. You can just shave your head, go bald, join the military. But I guess with face tats, you can go join the military as well. So same thing, right? And if you don't end up getting a job or going to the military, as we just mentioned, then you're just gonna end up being that socially awkward old dude that still thinks that they're gonna make it in the rap game, where you're competing against 17-year-olds talking about
banging chicks,
driving nice cars, and doing drugs, all of which at 40 years old, you are not doing any. So it's super corny. All of that aside, keep in mind the primary objectives of promoting yourself on a media outlet, while we next calculate the value of a Worldstar YouTube placement. So I mentioned before that the price of getting a YouTube placement on Worldstar is about $8,000. So it is only logical that we take the last 50 or so videos on Worldstar of heat seekers, I might add, to find the average views of each of these videos. By the way, a heat seeker is basically someone who pays the $8,000 price for the Worldstar YouTube placement. And the reason that we're narrowing down our math and only factoring in the heat seekers is because everyone else either has a marketing budget that a label or some type of backing is promoting them, or they are already a big name. So the heat seekers are really the people who have no name and no marketing budgets. So this is the closest thing that you would experience if you bought a YouTube Worldstar placement. So let's head to the Worldstar channel to get the last 50 heat seeker video view counts and calculate the average from it.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over.
I have found that the average view count for a heat seeker video on Worldstar is 103,000 video views, and it would have been much lower hadn't one of the videos had 1.3 million views. However, I do have suspicion that this artist botted
Hundreds of thousands of views
on this video because it had around the same likes and comments as the other music videos with like 100,000 views, but with just the extra views. And then I headed over to their Instagram account, and also that looked very suspicious with low engagement on their photos, but 100,000 followers again. So looks like they just bought their whole thing. But all that aside, we're just gonna keep the 100,000 views and see if just that is worth it. Now, if you get 103,000 views and you are paying a grand total of $8,000 for this video, that would mean that you're paying about 8 cents per view. 8 cents sounds pretty good, right? Well,
not really.
because ultimately, yeah, you want to get a lot of views on your music videos and songs. However, that isn't making you the money, which is the primary objective of promoting yourself on a media outlet such as Worldstar. In fact, Worldstar is the channel or company that will be receiving all the funds from your music video. So if you get a few people to stream your song
A million times.
after watching this music video, then you've accomplished your goal, right? Good thing I did my homework before this video so that I actually know how many streams you need on Spotify to pretty much pay yourself back from this Worldstar YouTube placement. And it's a pretty small number, like very attainable, you know. It's a 1.33 million streams on Spotify. Now, will this Worldstar placement help you get that many streams? I don't know. Let's take a look at the average streams that all the artists from these heat seeker videos have received after the music video placements. The average streams on the last 50 heat seeker artists on these Worldstar placements is about 25.4 thousand streams. Again, it's a little top heavy with some artists most likely botting these streams and then the rest of them having
Booty streams.
but if you had this many streams, that would earn you a grand total of $152 from Spotify if we calculate it at $0.006 per stream, which is actually great because you could buy yourself a pair of AirPods in which you could listen to your own song a million more times that you could pay yourself back from this Worldstar placement. Additionally, we can only assume that most of these streams actually did not come from the Worldstar placements because you would think that people would put their top performing song on Worldstar to further promote it. So they most likely got already somewhat significant streams before this Worldstar placement is all I'm saying. Now let's hop into the second primary objective of promoting yourself on a media outlet such as Worldstar, and that is clout. Okay, you didn't make your money back from the Worldstar placement using streams, YouTube revenue, or whatever, but that doesn't mean that you didn't gain some clout from being on Worldstar. Now, the value of a follower on Instagram is very complex, and it derives from the specific type of demographic and their spending habits from niche to niche, so I'll let you guys decide upon if all of these followers that you gain from this Worldstar placement is actually worth it. And I say followers in the name of clout because Instagram followers are really the most accurate depiction of clout in my opinion. So again, to calculate this growth of followers, I took the last 50 heat seeker artists from these music videos and calculated their growth the day and or a week after their music video was placed on the YouTube channel. Now, taking out a few because I actually could not find their Instagram handle, or it was deactivated in one way or another, or it wasn't even their personal account, it was just like their label with only a couple hundred followers that promoted multiple artists. I was actually really surprised about the growth of these Instagram accounts. I mean, their average total number of followers of all these accounts was massive. It was actually 4 times as large as my personal Instagram account with 900 followers. And even better, I checked on IGBlade and socialblade.com to check how many followers that these accounts gained after the music videos. On average, they lost 10 followers. And with that, I conclude my video discussing the finances and logistics behind getting your music video on Worldstar, the 21 million subscriber YouTube network / channel, and I leave you with the ponderance of if the amount of growth that these accounts and sales experienced, if it was worth it. Thank you all for watching. Peace out, Cloudy people. You know what I'm saying?
Hurry, hurry!